Hi, this is Steve, and in this video I would like to talk about how to be a better person, so stay tuned and watch the full video. So how to be a better person? This kind of question can be answered many different ways, and sadly most of the people start to think about that this can be money related, or if we have more money we will become automatically a better person. However, I strongly disagree with this kind of approach. Personally, I don't think that we need these kind of resources if we would like to become a better person. We just need to pay attention for specific activities. Back in my 20s, I have already decided that I would like to take care of my self-development, and this kind of approach will be my long-term ultimate goal in my life. And you know what is the best? That during my journey I will help as many people as I can. Meanwhile, I will also improve myself, so it will result a win-win situation. Now you can ask, what I can do if I would like to become a better person? Is there anything which can help me to set to the right direction or something like that? Gladly, there are nearly endless opportunities how you should start your own journey regarding your own self-development and become a better person. In this video, I would like to share with you 4 different ways which might help you to become a better person. Some of the ways will be more familiar to you, some of them are not, but it's already a great success if you can pick at least one from my list and you can start to make the first steps. Alright, let's start with the first one. Number 1, take care of yourself. If you would like to find the answer on how to become a better person, taking care of yourself can be an essential part of your journey. At this point, you don't need to think about only physical factors, but rather mental. But let's get back to the former one. If you would like to develop your physical appearance, it's already a great start if you start to do some exercises. These kind of exercises will help you to stay in a good shape, meanwhile maintain your overall health. Swim, run, do weightlifting, do whatever you enjoy. And no matter what happens, these kind of activities will be on your side always. Back in the days when I felt myself sad after a hard day, I always visited my local gym because it was my personal therapist and it helped me a lot. Furthermore, any kind of sports will help you to improve your physical appearance, which will help you to gain some extra self-confidence, willpower and extra energy and much more. Secondly, you can start to pay attention to your meal plan. Exercising and eating healthy goes hand in hand, and it's worth to place some focus into this topic because if you start to work out, you would like to make sure that the results come faster, and if you start to eat healthy, this will happen. Healthy foods will fuel up your body with the required macronutrients, and it will help you to protect your body from different diseases and also protect your organs. Shortly summarizing this is true what people say, you are what you eat. Now we have covered the physical aspect of taking care of yourself. Right now we can move to the mental one. It's not enough to train your body physically during your journey and become a better person if you remain a narrow-minded, narcissist, egocentric person. So this is not what we would like to do. To avoid the mentioned situations, you must sharpen your mind, and therefore the first step what you can do if you start to read. Start reading as soon as you can, and it doesn't matter what kind of material you read. Read an interesting novel because it will help you to enrich your conception, or read some kind of book about a new skill or a hobby, or you can read about self-development. It doesn't matter, reading will always be on your side. Another great point for books that they can be always on your side, and for example if you have only 5 or 10 minutes because you are stuck in a traffic jam or waiting for the bus, you can always grab a book and read a few pages. Trust me, it will be much more better than scrolling through your social media profiles. In the end, I think you also need to consider meditating and journaling. Both of the mentioned tools can be very powerful if you pay attention to them and you do them consistently. First of all, meditation can provide you the opportunity to find your own inner peace and also get aligned with your emotions and soul. It's a free developing tool and it can help you to escape from the everyday's noise, and I think as we grow older it becomes more difficult to find even a single minute to be alone with our feelings and emotions. Secondly, journaling can also help you to be aligned with your own emotions and thoughts. It can help you to reprogram your mind and also understand what's going on inside your heart and mind. It can be an excellent tool for everyday tasks. All in all, if you already got interested in journaling or meditation, I highly recommend you to check out one of my previous videos regarding this topic, because I have tried to make a beginner's guide and how you can start to do them. To wrap up this tip, if you would like to find the answer on how to become a better person, taking care of yourself on physical and mental aspects can be an excellent start. Number 2, support others. If you would like to become a better person, surely it won't be enough if you're just taking care of yourself, because you also need to pay attention to your surroundings. You need to take care of your community where you live in, or even further. People like to say that sharing is caring, and this is an ultimate golden rule in our life. If we were lucky enough to live a happy, fulfilled life, it's absolutely an obligation to give back something for our world and our community and do whatever we can to support the world. At this point, you don't need to think about only money-related resources, because sometimes there are even better resources than money, and this is your attention. Pay attention to everyone around you. Put down your phone and walk with open eyes and look for the opportunities how you can help people out. Even a small nice gesture can totally change somebody's day. Let me share with you some examples. One of your colleagues is carrying heavy objects at your workplace, and in this case, you don't need to ask if you can help them out. Sure, you can. You just need to approach them and also grab some of their items, and you're already done. You did something great. Here is another one. One of your friends just told you that they feel themselves lonely, and in this case, I think you don't need to come up with the cliche that, oh, I know how you feel, I was in the same situation, and so on. You just need to be an active listener. Invite them for a coffee and also ask them about their feelings, what they feel at the moment, and try to ask questions. Show your interest to them. Trust me, it will be much more valuable than the mentioned sentences. As you can see from the mentioned examples, you can help people out even without money. Surely, if you feel yourself financially secured, it's not a shame if you give away some of your wealth. An important note what I would like to highlight to you, that you can't expect to receive something in favor of your kindness and support. This is not the case, and I beg you, if you would like to help people out for this purpose, just please don't do it. Don't do it. We don't want to become kind and supportive because we would like to get back something in reward for our kindness. That's not the case. We want to help people because we feel ourselves better after we do it. We would like to help people because it will make us satisfied, and trust me, when you start to feel this kind of emotion, it will be more valuable than anything in our life. Number 3, let go anger and practice forgiveness. Anger is one of the worst advisors, and it might sound reasonable to become angry at a certain situation. However, I don't recommend to lose control. Just think about it for a second. How many times were you satisfied with the consequences, but you said when you were upset and angry, and you said something which you didn't mean? I am quite sure that kind of situation occurred many times in your life, and I know this very well because I was in the same not long ago. I was a grumpy person most of the time, and I can't count how many times I said something which I regret later. I blamed everybody and everything when I was upset, and I used these kind of explanations for my own justification. But if you look deep inside your heart, you will realize that you can take the blame, because you are the only one who was upset, and you can't blame any other factors. Later, I have realized that I was upset all the time because I had too high expectations from the people and also from the different situations. Anytime when somebody didn't act the way I thought, I lost my control. Anytime when something didn't happen according to my plan, I also lost my control. And this is not the way we should handle this kind of emotion. All in all, if you still have anger issues like I had, I highly recommend you to check out my video on the screen, because I have come up with a 3-step process which might help you to defeat your anger. Surely the process in the video won't help you out all the time, but it's okay if you start to keep practicing. In the end, it will become much better. Another important point, if you would like to find the answer on how to become a better person, if you start to practice forgiveness. I know it can be super difficult, especially when we feel that some of our closest friends stabbed us in the back, or one of our family members we feel that betrayed us. However, life is too short to live in the captivity of bitterness. We never know what will happen in the next day, and I think it's not okay to live the way that we are not ready to practice forgiveness. It's always a chance to start with a new page. And I also assume that you don't want to leave everything behind you without tranquility in your heart. To wrap up this tip, don't let your anger overcome on you, and make sure that you don't lose control too often. Paying attention to this will help you to save yourself from several troubles, and it also can help you to prevent yourself from stress and anxiety. I truly believe that stress, anxiety, anger and bitterness can play a huge role in our health conditions, and I think it's not worth to risk your own life because you can't control your emotions. Number 4. Embrace changes. My last tip for you, if you would like to become a better person, to try to look for opportunities when you can face with different changes and uncertainty. Now you might ask, why should I look for changes? I am afraid of them, I hate them, I don't want to any change in my life. I can partly agree with you, because back in my days I have played video games for 5 years constantly, and that was my life, and I felt myself happy. I might have been happy, but on the other hand I didn't do anything which can help to break through my self-development limitations and also support my friends and family. Certainly we can live our life with the mentioned conditions, but at this point you can ask from yourself, is it the way I should live? Is it okay to spend my whole life in the mentioned same conditions? Is it okay to spend our life for 10-20 years with the same principles and rules? And I think the short answer is no. Let me emphasize once again that I am not against this kind of lifestyle. However, you need to see the other side, that this is not the right way if you would like to break through your own limitations over and over again. If you are always afraid of changes, at some point you will face some kind of obstacles where you can't break through, and this will limit your self-development, and this is not the way you would like to live, I assume. We all would like to get some new impulses which can help us to push ourselves even further and further, and find new people and also experiences which can be part of our self-development. Furthermore, if you embrace changes into your life, it can help you to find your passion too. Passion is something truly invaluable in our life, and I highly recommend you to find out what is yours. If you didn't have any chance previously to find your own passion, I highly recommend you to check out my video on the screen, because it might provide you some tips and tricks how to find your own passion. All in all, that was all for today. I hope you enjoy my video about how to be a better person, and I know I have only mentioned 4 ways which can help you on this journey. However, if you feel that I missed something, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.